So I've had my fair share of unhealthy and toxic relationships, and up until the middle of last year, I can honestly say that I had a huge insecurity issue because of the things I had went through. And I was going to talk about something different today. I was actually going to talk about how you shouldn't be doing things for the money and following your passion, but for some reason when I turned on my camera, the quote, "Love yourself or nobody will," came to mind, and in my heart I felt like that's something I need to talk about, and that someone out there needs that. So I'll talk about the other topic next week, but today I really want to talk about the importance of loving yourself. Like I said, I had been through my share of unhealthy and toxic relationships, and when I first heard that quote, "Love yourself or nobody will," we've all heard it. I thought it just meant you have to love yourself and be whole before you can even get into a relationship for somebody to love you as well, which is still very much true, but I found a deeper meaning behind that quote, and that is that you have to love yourself entirely. It's not just loving yourself where you don't have those insecurities and you're confident and you know your worth and your value. It's beyond that. Loving yourself means being able to love yourself enough to not pretend to be okay with a situation that you know you're not okay with. Love yourself enough to know what you're worth and actually maintain that worth. Like, don't compromise or settle for less than what you know you deserve just because you think that you won't find that anywhere else. You have to love yourself enough to make yourself a priority. I had a huge problem of not making myself a priority when I was dating a person because I'm a Cancer, so that's they say like Cancer zodiacs are the most loving signs. So I'm very always about putting other people before myself, which is fine, but it's not fine if you are constantly making yourself second. So that's what I learned about loving yourself. I don't know what that is that you're not keeping that promise to yourself. Like, how many times have you said, "I'm not going to do this anymore. If this happens, I'm not going to tolerate that. The next person I date, if they have this red flag or trigger that reminds me of something from my past, I'm going to get out while I can." Like, how many times have you told yourself and have created these limits, but you didn't keep those promises to yourself? So loving yourself is beyond just loving yourself. And I just want you guys to really think about, what are you compromising right now, and what are you settling for where you know you don't deserve that? And you can't keep questioning, why can't you just find that perfect person? Like, nobody's perfect, but you're questioning, when are you going to get that relationship goal relationship with someone? And the truth is, you're never going to get that until you really can truly 1000% love yourself and not settle for the things that you know you don't deserve. So that's what I want to talk about today. I mean, it's a quick video, but like I said, it was something that was really on my heart, and I'm speaking from a person that has been through a lot. I wouldn't speak on that if I didn't understand what it's like to continually make that compromise, like when it comes to yourself. And that's something I tell myself moving forward. Like, I am going to love myself entirely and keep all the promises I make to myself. And I know that when that time comes, God's going to align me with the person that I'm meant to be with.